Alright, you guys, welcome back to the second game in a Clockwork Ley-Line series. If you have not seen my playthrough of the first, or if you have not played through the first yourself, please go ahead and do that first, because this is the second game, and I'm so excited. Daybreak of Remnants Shadows. We just had quite the ending to the last game, a lot of big reveals, and I hope to find some more big reveals in this game. Already off to an interesting start looking at these characters here. So we have Sebastian here on the left. From Black Butler, apparently. I don't know, that's just who he looks like to me. We have this blonde chick with ginormous boobs. I have a feeling I'm gonna enjoy her character quite a bit. We have the principal, you know, have to have her, and her annoying laugh. Ushio up here looking rather serious. Koga looking nonchalant as always. What really stuck out to me, though, was Kotaro. Why is he look really, like, sentimental? I wonder if something's gonna happen with him in the story. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we have this blonde chick over here on the right. Don't think I'm gonna like her, but I'll wait and see. She looks like a bit of a crybaby, and we already have Kotaro for that. We don't need two crybabies in this game. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna press start. I'm assuming that means game start. Something like that. Okay, the sky. Yep, the sky was there before. Yep, the school was too. I've gotten fairly used to this bizarre academy. Did the font change? It looks a little bit different to me. I still want to know what's behind that door. The principal, who I can't see as anything other than a child. True, true. There's the good old library. The reticent girl who practically lives in the library. Miss Rito. The school where nobody's allowed to remain after classes have ended. I have a feeling that's going to change at some point. Like, the curtain's going to kind of open and we're going to see behind it. Like every other day, the announcement to return to the dorms plays as the sun sets. The voice used to make me feel nervous, but it doesn't bother me anymore. As strange as it is, the weight on my shoulders has been lifted.
I'm
just trying to figure out, is the font different? Can I change that at all? No? Maybe? I guess not. I just kind of have to deal with it. I don't know. There's something off about it. I just don't know what it is. Okay, it's not hereditary. It's a unique characteristic of the soul. Is this Mutsuki? Is that who's talking right now?
私が受け継いでいることはないんだね。ないわ。あなたの母親は力の強い人だったのね。
Who's her mother?
泣いてる子供をお母さんが撫でるとすぐに泣き止んだり、全然知らない子でもだよ。すごく怒ってた酔ったおじさんがお母さんに一言注意されただけであっさりシラフに戻ったこともあるの。
Sounds like some magic to me.
これってどういう力なのかな？人の気持ちを操る魔術ってあまり本にも載ってないみたいなんだけど。それは心に立った波を投ぐことができる力。感情を穏やかな状態に戻すのよ。
It's a pretty strong power then.
感情そのものを自由に操るのはとても難しいの。ミストの力を借りなければ普通はできない。本当？ならもし私にもお母さんみたいな力があったとしても、例えばあまり友達とかに興味のなかった子にね、私はその子のこと大好きなんだけど。
Is that supposed to be Ushio?
そんな子に私のことを好きになってほしい、友達になりたいって思ったとしても、勝手にその力で仲良くなれたりはしないの？無意識にそこまでの力を発揮した例は 私は聞いたことがないわ。
そうなんだ。じゃあ何かの力のせいで仲良くなったんじゃないんだね。本当に友達になれてたんだ。
あなたに友達がいるならその通りよ。あなたの中にそんな力は感じない。
ありがとうリト。よかった。本当によかった。
I can't tell if it's because the font's different that's throwing me off. It almost seems like the writing style's a little bit different. I believe there's a little bit of a gap between the first and the second game, as far as when they were released. So I'm assuming they were translated maybe a few years apart. And it seems like the second and third game both came out just last year. So they'll probably be pretty similar in how they were, you know, kind of translated and things like that. But I'm wondering if there's a little bit of a change in how the first and then the second and third games. We'll have to wait and see. If anybody knows, you're more than welcome to leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to figure what's different about this, because it feels different. I'm so glad that I decided to come to this school. The thing that's been troubling me all this time has been neatly resolved. That's right, I should write to her. She was pretty worried when I told her that I'd be coming here. I've been sending her letters all this time, but her replies have been filled with unease. Sorry for making you worry so much. I'll tell her that I'll be coming home for the upcoming holidays. We can go to the patisserie hopping. We can go patisserie hopping and have tea, which we haven't done in ages. I'm ecstatic. However, when I go to my desk and take out my writing paper and utensils... Oh shit, we're just jumping straight into this. Okay, I mean, I'm more than happy to do that. A blinding bright light fills my room and instantaneously envelops me. Huh? What's going on? I don't even get the chance to ask out loud before the light swallows up my consciousness, and everything goes white. Dang, we're really gonna start the game like this, huh? Episode 1. Alright, let's get into it. Want to see where it's gonna drop us in here. Is the Ushio ending canon? Is that technically where we're gonna start off from? I'm really dying to know.
風紀委員会よりお知らせします。学園教室前の廊下で水漏れが発生しました。
Sounds convenient.
現在、原因の調査と修理のために廊下は通行止めとなっています。生徒の皆さんは近づかないようにお願いします。以上、風紀委員会からお知らせでした。
Oh, some of these students look like they're from the Night Realm. I don't know. They have daytime uniforms, I would assume.
そうあら、聞いた？
Ooh, we know who this is. My favorite character. Well, one of my favorite characters, Maya.
でもマーヤちゃん、あんなところに水道あったっけ？
Okay. I was like, I guess I didn't read carefully. I'm like, how come she was female student? And then, you know, it says Soraya right here. But, okay.
そうよね。学園教室の前って確か水場なんてなかったと思うけど。これは怪しいわね。
I know, it is suspicious. I'm glad you agree.
怪しいって？実はお化けが出たとか。
A ghost, huh?
また、マーヤちゃんそんなことばかり言うんだから。
I have a feeling we won't be seeing the ghosts again.
だって変じゃない。こんな昼間からお化けなんて出るわけないよ。
Yeah, that's what you would think.
そうかな。それにほら、水回りは幽霊が出やすいって昔から言うでしょ？
Is that true? I don't know.
そんなの知らないよ。だいたいマーヤちゃん、今自分であそこに水場はないって。とにかく怪しいの。そら、ちょっと見に行かない？ダメだよ。風紀委員さんたちに怒られちゃうよ。なーによ。でも本当になんだろうね。だから水漏れじゃないの？あそこに水道はないってば。どこか別の場所から漏れたのかも。まあ単純にそうかもね。どっちにしろ何か変なことが起きたって古賀たちが何とかするでしょ。どうして古賀くんたち？特殊事案調査分室って要するに何でも嫌でしょ？
Ah, yes, the Bureau of Investigation of Special Affairs, my favorite place in the whole world.
お化け退治から水道修理まで何でもお任せみたいな。
I don't know if we fix water pipes. I'm not sure if that's in our job description, but sure.
そうなのかな。まあ真相は気になっちゃうけどね。後で古賀たちに探りを入れてみよう。ほどほどにね。
Oh boy.
あ、ちょっと待ってください。この先は立ち入り禁止ですから。
Hey, who the hell are these freaking rip-off of each other? They literally look like they're mostly the same person. Just this one has his hair a little bit different and it's from a different angle.
この人はいいんだ。古賀みちるさんですよね。
あ、そうか、徳佐の。どうぞ。
Yeah, show me some respect. I don't want to ever talk to you guys again. You stop me again, and that'll be the last time you stop me, okay? You remember that. After giving a quick greeting, I walked past the two disciplinary committee members wearing their usual long coats. Koga Michiro, huh? Yeah, that was a little bit of a twist. I thought that I'd be used to it by now, but it's still unsettling when someone uses my given name. Well, it's not actually mine, so that's to be expected. The name written on my student ID doesn't belong to me. My real name is Koga Mitsuyoshi. As you may have inferred from our family names, I'm Koga Michiru's older brother. I like how we have to, you know, explain this again, even though we, just went through this. For various reasons, I'm hiding my identity. I've come in place of Michiru to Libra Lapis Lazuli Private Academy. Because of a certain event that isn't entirely unrelated to all that, I'm involved in some sticky business. The Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs, or just the Bureau for short. I've become affiliated with a group here that are a mouthful of a name. In short, our job is to secretly deal with whatever trouble arises without the regular students noticing. In case you're wondering why we have to be so secretive, it's because the school isn't a normal one. Really? I had no idea. Magic still exists here. Ooh, a new area.
古賀くん、ここにいたか。
Hello there, female student. I'd like to get to know you better. Hey, Tsubaki-chan. Gosh, it just reminds me of My Hero Academia, you know, when they have those little scenes in between events, and it's like showing the characters showing their quirk. Alright, let's read this just because I think it's funny. Mibu Tsubaki, a second-year student, formerly served as a member of the disciplinary committee, but now she's a regular student. Was she a second year before, or was she a first year? I thought she was older than that, but I guess not. Diligent and sincere personality. She's a witch who has the ability to sense when other people are lying. I like how it says witch. I think witch is supposed to be like, you know, the female version of wizard, right? But it just sounds like they're like saying she's not a great person. She's a witch. Second year, Mibu Tsubaki comes running up to me out of breath. She was once a member of the disciplinary committee. Wait, what? Is that something new? I don't remember that. Yeah, it formerly served as a member. I'm gonna be honest. I think I like shut my brain off when I was reading some of this. There are a bunch of things happen. She had to quit because she still, but she still helps out whenever problems arise. Okay, so that's different. It happened up ahead, right?
放送でも注意を呼びかけたが、興味本位の生徒が近づかないように、付近の階段は風紀委員が封鎖している。
Saw a couple on my way here. Not only are the coats they wear as uniforms peculiar, their responsibilities are as well. They support us at the Bureau, as they're doing right now, but their main duty is to make sure all the students go back to their dorms right after classes end for the day. The reason being that once night falls, something happens here that none of the regular students are allowed to see. So, what's going on with the student who got caught up in
音楽
all
室に
this?
隔離だ。使用者はすでに気絶していたので、保健室に運ばれた。
Disciplinary committee sure was quick
風紀委
today.
員長が自ら指揮を取られているからな。
Chairwoman. Are we talking about the principal or is that somebody else?
どうした？
Now that I think about it, it does make sense for there to be
それ
one.
はそうだろう。
I get the feeling that I've heard about her before, but I've never seen her. I guess it's because Tsubaki-chan's been at the helm all this time. What has the chairwoman been doing? So who exactly is this chairwoman? Finally, we're going to answer the question of why there's not more adults at this school. I feel like there is absolutely none. The teachers don't do jack squat.
正吾院さんという3年生だ。
知っているか？
Shogoin-san. Is this gonna be the big-boobed blonde girl? No, I don't. Her name makes her sound like someone extremely capable.
実
Very
際できる
capable.
の？それに私や村雲が立て続けに委員を抜けてしまっただろう？
I see Murakumo's one thing, but losing you must have seriously reduced her strength.
それは私を評価しすぎだ。まあ、今はそれよりも。
She has a faint smile on her face, but her expression turns serious as she changes the topic. Yeah, if the user's unconscious, that means he's already out of mana, but there's a good chance he'll be paying the compensation. We have to stop the mist as soon as possible. Interesting. I wonder if Tsubaki's gonna be another love interest for this game. Mr. Magical items that Libra Lapis Lazuli Academy is secretly housing. Apparently, the founder of this school, Crow Lezerit, collected them all across the globe. They have a variety of special powers but require mana in order to be used, but if the user doesn't have enough mana, the mist will require some sort of compensation instead. Since this time the user is unconscious, the compensation is likely along the lines of stamina, forced sleep, or mental strength. For that reason, mists are quite dangerous. The school is keeping them under close guard in the treasury in the basement, but they've been escaping occasionally. This is because they tend to gravitate towards those who need their powers. Retrieving these mists is one of our jobs at the Bureau. Wow, I wonder who this student is. Crazy. They seem like a scaredy cat. Omaru.
こらカラスマ、俺らはおとりなんだぞ。全力で逃げてどうすんだ？
Why are you the one running away? Because he's always running away. Two male students are sprinting down the hallway. The frail-looking one is Karasuma Kotaro, first-year student and Mitsuyoshi's classmate. Okay, so interesting. We're still in the same grade technically. We're still first years, right? Member of the Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs, kind-natured yet timid personality. You know, they'll say that describes it pretty well. Mitsuyoshi calls him Mamoru. He's my classmate and we joined the Bureau at the same time. He's one of two people who know my true identity. The other student is Murakumo Shizuka, second-year student, formerly served as a member of the disciplinary committee, but now he's a Bureau member. Which is really cool. I'm glad, like, he kind of joined us. I think that's awesome. Odd-tempered and sarcastic, but deep down he's an earnest guy, wrapped around his twin sister's finger. Frickin' weak. Despite how much he seems like a delinquent, he's an ex-disciplinary committee member. He's also my senior. I like how he calls him a delinquent. That's the mist, isn't it?
そのようだな。
な、こが、遅えぞてめえ。ミッチー。
Hey, I have to do all the freaking intros, okay, for characters. You're having trouble with some music sheets? Ay, ay, ay. They are being chased by an aged music score flying through the air. It certainly is an odd spectacle, but given how many strange events I've experienced during my time at the Bureau, I've gotten fairly used to them.
くそ、はえ。追いつかれる。
Guys. They're closing in on this end of the hallway. Right about there should be good. Hey, Murakumo, stop running.
なんで俺が？おいカラスマ、お前が止まれ。すいません、無理です。なんでだよ、俺だって。
Just stop already. If you don't, I'm telling Sumi-chan.
てめえ、卑怯だぞ。うわー。
Right as it passes over Murakumo's head, the music score gives off a blinding flash of light. Wow, it just flashed us. It's crazy.
村雲先輩、大丈夫ですか？性質の森、深き我ら学びやに。
Oh gosh. The school anthem. Murakumo starts lifelessly singing the school anthem in a loud voice. Music score flutters around the air above him. Based on what I was told, this mist makes people sing their favorite song. That's your favorite song? I feel so sorry for you.
さすが村雲先輩、真面目だ。
Yeah, more like a nerd. You look like you really didn't want to sing Amaru.
当たり前だよ。だって。
What do we think Kotaro would sing? What would his secret interest in music be? I think it's gonna be something that's very unfitting of him. Like, he's gonna be the biggest Taylor Swift fan. That's what it is. He's gonna be a really big Taylor Swift fan or something along those lines.
年月に咲かへゆく春の園
そろそろ止めてやってもいいんじゃないだろうか。
I'm just imagining his voice actor was having a really fun time with that. Oh, right. Our objective completely slipped my mind because of this delightful scene. I glance over at the stairs. I love Koga so much. So based. Muko, now.
了解です。
Oh, hell yeah. This is the character we've been waiting for, guys. So come on. Upon my signal, a lone female student appears at the top of the stairs.
獅子型に
Hell
潮
yeah.
が我が血と言霊とともに古き名約の札にて命じる。
Wow, they changed. I mean, at least in this little CG right here, she looks a little bit different. Okay. Putting the palm of her hand with a knife, she takes out a talisman and stains it with her blood. Having noticed her, the music score promptly stops dancing above Murakumo's head and changes course. However, her incantation is
時を
faster.
止めよ。
Do they really need this flashing effect? I hate flashing effects. I don't have epilepsy, but it's just still annoying, okay? She sticks the talisman onto the score as she recites the sealing ritual. It returns to being an ordinary, antiquated music score and falls onto Murakumo's head. As it should. Good job, guys. We did it. Okay, good. Her normal sprite's the same. It just, in the CG, they changed it a little bit. It looks a little more, I don't know. I don't know how I would say it is.
相変わらず見事な手際だな。
いえ、風紀委員のおかげです。彼らの迅速な対応があって、こうして追い詰めることができましたから。
Muko speaks with a deadpan as she picks up the score. Her name is Shishigatani Ushio. She's the Bureau's core member, and the other person who knows my true identity. Second year student, the core member of the Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs, cool and collected personality. Sometimes. Mitsuyoshi calls her Muko. She's as intelligent as she looks and is always level-headed, but she always keeps others at a distance. Had our fair share of quarrels when I just joined the Bureau, but I think we're getting along better now. She doesn't mind me calling her Muko either. Amaro, aren't you glad that you didn't have to sing something embarrassing? Okay, so if not Taylor Swift, Carly Rae Jepsen, that's who he'd sing. He would start singing Call Me Maybe. I think that's what he would have done.
おいこらこが俺に当てつけで言ってんのか
No, of course not. She's a guy. I would never. You know, this is a new game. This is a fresh start for us. We're gonna get along great. You're overthinking it.
すみません思いっきり逃げちゃって
おかげでひでえ目にあったぞくそ
何も恥じることはない。見事な愛好精神だったぞ。
It was a splendid display of school spirit. That's right, Tsubaki. Let's cheer him on. Can I get a round of applause for him? To me, her comment sounds more like teasing than reassurance. Of course, I'm certain that she intended on the latter. Hehe. Ha ha ha.
てめえ笑うんじゃねえ
Oh, be quiet. Your time at the Bureau is supposed to be a punishment, Shizuka-chan. You should be honored that you managed to
その
contribute.
呼び方をするんじゃねえ
What's wrong with addressing you like that? It shows how close we are, Shizuka-chan.
やめろっつってんだろだいたい偉そうにしてるけどなミストが溢れまくってんのはどこの誰のせいなんだよ
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was an accident.
この野郎
いやー、ご苦労、
Oh, no.
ご苦労。
Oh no. We all know who this is. The door flies open.
無事に片付いたようだね。円満解決。実にめでたいことだ。
It doesn't matter how much you change the font. It doesn't matter how much you change the look of the game. A certain character will always stay the same.
G?
G indeed.
はあ、またくだね、二の舞くん。喜ばしいことだよ。
Oh gosh, I have to try to pronounce her name again. Suzura Orizaka. Suzura Orizaka. Okay. Look at that. I'm getting better, guys. I promise. Wait, why is it... Gosh, it's different. Why is this Suzura Orizaka Fuhito? This lively person is Sudura Orizaka Fuhito. Yeah. Why? Why do you need to make a long name so complicated? Anyways, principal of Libra Lapis Lazuli Private Academy. Age unknown. I have a feeling that she's one of those characters that is a lot older than she looks. Probably due to magic. She's probably used magic, and that's what keeps her young and youthful. Impossible to tell what she's thinking. This is a very accurate description of her. I gotta say, this is top tier. Always accompanied by her ermine friend, Ninomai-kun. Oh, that's nice that she considers Ninomai as a friend. Or at least that we consider Ninomai as her friend. May look like a child, but she's actually the principal of Libra Lapis Lazuli Academy. According to her, the animal wrapped around her neck is her friend in ermine, Ninomai-kun. He's one of the best characters in the game, personally. I think he's a snitch. I will say that he's snitched on us before, but besides that, he's pretty cool. I have no idea how they communicate their thoughts to each other, but they sometimes have conversations like that. Yeah, I've wondered the same thing. What a mystery.
ったく全然円満じゃないってのに。
それにしてもさっきの古賀くんと獅子型にさんは見事な連携だったね。
I mean, after what happened in her route, last episode, I don't know. Yeah, we're pretty in sync. Yeah, look at that. We're saying it in synchronicity. I'm gonna replay the voice so you guys can hear it again. Look how in sync we are. Yeah. Muko and I involuntarily exchanged glances. I thought that she denied instantly, but she keeps quiet as if waiting for me to respond. We're used to it. We've done this lots of times already, our thanks. I'm just gonna say we're used to it. I think we're pretty used to it.
何度もやっていますから。
Ah, what she said. We both speak at the same time. When I glance at her, she immediately looks away. I guess she didn't like how I ended up doing most of the talking.
徳さんの活躍も見事だったが、ミルさん、君もよーくやってくれている。しかし、ミブさんは大事な体なのだから、あまり無理はしないでくれよ。
Yeah, your body's important to me too, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't.
いえ、そんなに大したことはしていませんから。
I wonder if she's gonna be a love interest. I mean, I think I might have mentioned that earlier. At least I was thinking it, so. So Tsubaki and then Ushio, right? Like, those will probably be two love interests. I wonder if they're gonna replace Neko, because I feel like Neko will be in this, of course, but maybe not as important as some other characters. There was two new girls, so I'm assuming one of those, maybe the one with the big boobs, if we're lucky, she'll be the next love interest.
ならいいが。では、特査分室の諸君、後始末は任せたよ。
I hate you. Why would you leave me to deal with all this crap? After giving a hearty laugh, she returns to her office. Of course she does.
ミストを宝物庫に戻さないと。
Oh, yeah.
何を慌てているんだ二人とも。チームワークがいいのはいいことじゃないか。
Not flustered or anything. Ooh, even better. The principal's a love interest. I wonder what that's gonna happen. Third game, maybe? You know, I wouldn't complain if it was this game.
いいえ。
Oh, but then I'd have to hear her laugh. Ugh. I don't know if I could hear her laughing when we're having an H scene. She's just like, ha ha ha! Mitsuyoshi-kun, that's the spot. Oh, never mind. I regret ever saying that. We're gonna pretend that never happened. It says she strongly denies, I strongly deny it, okay? Never mind. No route for the principal. Oh, how awful. Really, I thought it was perfect. No, I didn't think it was perfect at all.
例えば、封印のチャンスを知らせるタイミングはもう少し早くできたはずでは？
ああ、その通りだ。
No, that was funny though. It was very funny having him sing the national school anthem. Such an entertaining show. Just thinking back to him singing the school anthem of all he had is enough to make me
な
smile.
んだとてめえ
I'll say it again right now.
それに待機場所もベストだったとは言えません。位置的にはあと多少。
It's fine, we got it sealed in the end. You're always so picky about things. Yeah, that's the thing. We always get it done, but she's always worried about us. Like, always, we always did something wrong.
よくありません。
まあまあ二人とも落ち着いて。
ああ、反省会は後でするとして、私たちの仕事はまだ残っているからな。
You know, I suppose you're right, Tsubaki. I'll listen to the voice of reason here.
そうですよはあこのややこしい楽譜さっさと地下にぶち込まないと。
そうだな。古賀君、
Alright, can we ask you to check up on the user?
任せてくれ。私と風紀委員でそちらの処置をやっておく。
Great. Despite having left the disciplinary committee, she's still a huge help to us both, and them. She's working so hard. What a diligent person. Tsubaki is rather reliable, I'll say that. With the mist in hand, we head downstairs. This is the school's library. Yes, we are very familiar with this place. Rows and rows of bookshelves house the massive collection of books, making it hard to believe that we're actually in a basement. It's strange that whoever built this place decided to have the library underground. Underneath this vast room is the treasury where the mists are stored.
もう済んだの？早かったわね。
Long as you don't tell me that in bed. Hey, Rito. A student? I like how there's a question mark. That's great. Very much so. Is she a student? Who knows? Who's always in the library? Helps out the Bureau for Investigation of Special Affairs. Has memorized information about all of the mementos. Are you talking about the mist? Only answers the exact question that she's been asked. She's very particular, that's for sure. Deep within the stacks is a female student named Rito. She usually secludes herself here, and it's unknown which class and which year she belongs to. What I do know is that she helps us out at the Bureau. Also, she's read all the books here and has them completely memorized. By the way, since I don't know her age, I used to always address her with San. However, after I got to know her better, I tried not using it. She was fine with just Rito, so I dropped it from then on.
リトさん、これが問題のミストです。ええ。これは私が宝物庫に戻しておくわ。あなたたちはお疲れ様。
I did do a good job, didn't I?
よろしくお願いします。
After giving her the mist, we head back to the Bureau office. Looks the same as always. Maybe a little bit more boxes in here now? I don't know if those were there before. We still have our teacups, you know, of course. Sushio needs her tea. Everything else looks about the same, though. Next to the library and arrive at our home base. This is the room for the Bureau. The Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs uses. It's already strange for the library to be in the basement, but why was there any need to make this room hidden so deep inside?
お待たせ。
Oh, thanks, Amaro.
はい。牛尾さんはサンドイッチ、ミッチーはチリドッグだよね。村雲先輩はバターロール。
I like how these two get something normal, and I get a chili dog. Like, I'm not complaining, but why a
あ
chili
りがとうご
dog?
ざいます。
悪いな。
We have a light meal. That's hilarious, because who considers a chili dog a light meal, okay? Chili is not what I would consider light. After Amaro returns to the school store, dealing with that mist took up most of our lunch break. We have to eat quickly. Shizuka-san. Sorry, I was trying not to laugh. Shizuka-chan, tea.
なんでいつも俺なんだよ。あと静香ちゃんやめろ。
That's because you're the newest member. You're the newbie now. You go ahead and fetch us some tea, okay? Of course you have to. You're being punished here. Who do you think you are trying to make Amaro do grunt work?
たく二言目にはそれを言いやがって。獅子語りもお茶でいいか。
では、私は紅茶でお願いします。
Hell yeah. She doesn't care.
ああ、それじゃあ俺も紅茶で。 ありがとうございます。
You know, I still never had black tea. I'd like to try some Earl Grey someday. I've had green tea, and I like Japanese matcha. That's some good stuff.
ちなんで俺がこんなことを。
He carefully prepares our drinks while grumbling. What an earnest guy.
ほらよ。
Oh, I love everything we do about him. We just troll him constantly. Good
偉
work.
そうに。
No, I'm gonna ride my horse all the way into the sunset.
それにしてもさ、本当に最近2人の息が合ってきたよね。
You know, a lot of people say that, particularly Tsubaki. Muko looks back and forth between me and Murakumo, puzzled.
な、こらカラスマ、気持ち悪いこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
違います違います。ミッチーと牛尾さんのことですよ。
Yeah, of course. I don't get along with you, Shizuka. Like, why would you ever think that? What are you talking about?
ああ、まあそうだな。
ですよね。息ぴったりですよね。
We are the perfect pair, of course. I like how he's just in the back getting tea. How much sugar are you adding? Oh my gosh. And then we're just here with our really odd-looking chili dog.
何も言わないでもお互い相手の考えが分かってるっていうかさ。
I haven't been doing anything
それ
differently,
でで
though.
きるのがすごいんだって。もうなんか長年連れ添ったみたいだよね。これでいつも口喧嘩するのだけやめてくれたらな。
いちいち口出さずにほっとけばいいんじゃねえの。あれはただの血話喧嘩だろ。
We're in love. Lovers' quarrels.
そうだったのミッチー。
They're not. How did you even get to that conclusion? Because we literally just finished her route,
そ
like
っ
not that long ago.
か。血話喧嘩だったのか。なんかいろいろ納得。
It shouldn't. Say something,
何
Muko.
でもありません。
No, that doesn't
何で
follow.
もないと言ったはずですが、聞こえていませんでしたか？
I can't tell if my words are getting through to her or not. All throughout our conversation, Muko has been constantly dumping sugar into her tea. I can see that! It's still going! Isn't that way too much sugar you're
甘
putting
い
in?
ものは頭の働きを活性化させるんです。
That true? I've definitely met somebody who puts that amount of sugar into their tea, though. Like, or their coffee. Literally, like, half their cup of coffee was sugar, and it was ridiculous. There's a limit to that. You'll get fat. I don't want to be that mean. We'll say there's a limit to that. There's still a limit to how
大
effective
き
that
なお
is.
世話です。砂糖の量にまで口を挟まないでください。
No, no, I'm just looking out for you, okay? I'm sorry I'm a friend. I'm sorry I care.
私からすれば、君のかけている唐辛子類の方がよほど異常に思えます。
I think that's very true too. I mean, look at that thing. That's disgusting. Really, isn't this normal? I look at the chili dog in my hand. The habanero sauce and the mustard dripping off the side made it look especially delectable. He really does like spicy things, huh? I mean, I think that's why he likes Ushio. She's got a little bit of a feisty personality. Nom nom. Yeah, delicious.
本当に味するのそれ。
Yeah, here, give it a try.
じゃあ一口だけ。
Takes a small bite off the end. He lets out a scream and early puts his hands to his
カ
mouth.
ラスマ、大丈夫か？ほれ、水だ。
Was it really that spicy?
辛い。それ絶対体に悪いよ。
I don't know. I've heard spicy things are actually pretty good for you, especially things like hot sauce. I've heard it's actually rather healthy. I don't know how true that is, but
やはり推測した通りの異常なものだったようですね。
獅子ヶ谷の紅茶も相当だと思うけどな。
失礼な。私の舌は正常です。
いやでもそれ砂糖10杯近く入れてませんでした？
それは分かっています。これはこれで 悪くありません。
Yeah, after you put all the sugar in, I'm sure it's great. I mean, you definitely have to put a little bit of sugar in tea, at least in my experience, and it doesn't necessarily have to be straight sugar. I mean, I've tried it with honey. Honey can make it pretty good as well, but you need something like sweet in there, because or else it just tastes like leaves and water. Can't do that.
食欲がなくなってきたな。
俺も
There's trash talking you,
口
Muko.
を真っ赤にして食べながら喋らないでください。
Want a bite?
愚問ですね。
2人とももう少し素材の味を大事にしようよ。
Yes, I agree, Kotaro. I'm somebody who likes my stuff kind of plain. And I mean, I've gotten better as I've gotten older about adding a little bit more to things, but I grew up just eating straight vanilla ice cream. I ate really just plain food. I didn't really add much to it. So, respect the original ingredients, guys. If the food isn't good originally, you have to add so much stuff to it to make it good. It's probably just not good.
ねえねえ、一体何だったの？もう解決したんだよね。
Yeah. On a turn to the classroom, two girls call out to me. The lively one with glasses says Kurodani Maya. She's energetic and loves festivals. She enjoys looking for new rumors and is always interested in the troubles that occur around the school. I feel bad we haven't had a festival. I wonder if we'll have one in this game, because I feel like she deserves a festival where she can go out and have fun. And I'm sure there'll be some kind of mist that escapes and causes tragedy, you know? Like there always is something going on. Quite one is Yoshida Sora. Like Amaro, she's quite timid and she's constantly dragged around by the more willful Kurodani. It was just a water leakage, didn't they say that in the
本
announcement?
当に？
Really?
ほらマーヤちゃん、やっぱり何もなかったじゃない。なんか怪しいんですけどね。あそこに水場なんてないと思うし。
I'm telling you guys, Maya is one of the smartest characters in the game. When she came up with that theory about, like, time travel, blew my mind, because you know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. Water line burst, so the area got flooded. Well, it's cleaned up now.
マーヤちゃん、席に戻らないと。やっぱ気になる。そら、後で現場に行ってみよう。本気なの？当たり前じゃないの。
Frickin' too inquisitive for your own good. She's probably gonna come back to me and say that there aren't any signs of water damage. Well, whatever. I'll deal with it when the time comes. Regular students aren't supposed to know about the existence of mists, after all. Huh, we've really done a good job of keeping that secret, even though mists have literally, like, affected so many people so far. Though this school has an even bigger secret than mists. That is true. I do hope at some point, like, stuff like that will become just kind of common knowledge for everybody. That'd make things more interesting to me. Hi, Rito.
こんにちは。
Who the hell is this? What the?
ええ、こんにちは。
What? Who is this?
失礼ですが、特殊事案調査分室というのはこちらですか？
この奥よ。
フィーレンダンク。
What language is that? Is it European? Feeling dank. Hey, Amaro, ready to go
あ
now.
ごめん、今日日直なんだ。30分くらいで行くから先に行ってて。
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. How dare you? Alright, got it. Supposed to go back with me.
下校時刻になりました。全校生徒は速やかに校内から退出し、寮へ戻ってください。忘れ物をしないように気をつけてください。繰り返します。下校時刻になりました。
At this school, once classes end, all regular students are required to return to the dorms. They're practically forced to leave the school building. It's one of the weirder rules here. Club activities also take place in the dormitories instead. All this in order to hide the night that falls upon this school. It is very weird that we've, like, somehow managed to successfully do this for so long. Nobody questions it at all. Oddly enough, the bureau office is empty. I'm the first one here. I see a small unfamiliar package sitting on top of the desk. It's addressed to the Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs, but the sender's name is nowhere to be found. What is this? I'm curious, but I really shouldn't open it before the others get here. If it's a miss, it wouldn't be sent in a package like this. Well, should be fine. I like it. We're just gonna open it after we just said we should wait. I tear apart the wrapping to open it. Oh, I don't want perfume. Inside is a small glass bottle. It's a blue, expensive-looking bottle and looks like perfume. However, on top of there being no information about the sender, there's not even a letter inside the package. As I'm inspecting the bottle, some of the liquids inside suddenly sprays out. Since the nozzle is pointed in my direction, it hits me. I guess it's just perfume. I was a bit surprised by it, but nothing's happened. Well, it's certainly strange that some of it sprayed out when I didn't even touch it. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Are we not going to question that? But a knock startles me. I turn towards the door leading back to the library, but the knock came from a completely different direction? The next instant, a door appears out of nowhere in the middle of the room.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, hi, it's just you. Okay. It's you, Sumi-chan. Don't scare me like that.
そんなにびっくりしちゃった？
This is Murakumo Kasumi. Murakumo Shizuka's older twin sister. On the other side of the door lies a completely different world. She used a mist to come here directly. I've seen this sight many times, but I'm still taken aback whenever something extraordinary happens.
一人なの？しーちゃんもまだ？
Nah, that guy's a slacker. Yeah, it's just me right now. Kasumi, I call her Sumi-chan, is like us, different from regular students and bears a special responsibility of this school. Murakumo Kasumi. Murakumo Shizuka's older twin. She doesn't attend classes despite being enrolled. She moves at her own pace, but quite the curious cat. She's a witch and can manipulate dolls at will. Simply put, she is a Magi, and as such serves as a scapegoat, providing mana to the school. Mana is something that everyone naturally possesses. Those with an exceptionally large amount of it, like her, are termed Magi. It varies from person to person, but apparently they are capable of creating magical phenomena without having to use a mist. She had previously been supplying mana by herself, but after a certain incident we discovered that Tsubaki-chan is also a Magi. Now the two of them work together, and as a result, Sumi-chan's job is much easier. Because of this special duty, she lives in the clock tower so that she is hidden from the regular students. The clock tower doesn't have an entrance. In order to get inside the mist that she just used, the key of Yanis is required. It's a useful mist that allows its user to instantly travel to a place they've visited before, someone they know. As far as I know, two of them exist. One is under the care of the principal, and the other is usually hanging from Sumi-chan's neck. I wonder how they were able to get two of those. Did you need us for something?
ミストの件でちょっと騒ぎがあったでしょ？
Ah.
それで姫ちゃんは風紀委員の報告会に呼ばれちゃって、今日はお茶する暇もないみたいでね。一人で暇だから遊びに来ちゃった。
You were bored and came to play, huh?
ところで、これ何の匂い？
Huh? Tilting her head quizzically, she takes a few quick whiffs of the air.
もしかしてミーク、香水なんかつけちゃってる？
No! No.
色気づいちゃって。
That's not it. Here, it's
やっぱ
this.
り香水、ミークの？
It's not. I point to the inside of the small package and quickly recount what happened.
そうだったの。でも不思議ね。一人でに中身が吹き出すなんて。
Yeah, I have a feeling we should be concerned about that,
も
but
し
you
かする
know.
とミストかもしれないし、あまり触らない方がいいんじゃないかな。
Well, it already sprayed on me, so I think so. I get the feeling that it was sent too casually for
ミ
it
ー
to be
君は
one.
なんともないの？
Me? Why would
香
I?
水浴びちゃったんでしょ？それが本当にミストならな。
Sumi-chan wordly reaches out to me the moment her fingers touch my wrist. I'm attacked by the sensation that something inside my head is bursting open. Immediately afterwards, my vision blacks out and I'm extremely dizzy. At the same time, I hear the sound of something heavy falling over. What just happened?
っていうか、
My voice seems...
なんだこ
Oh no, we're gonna swap bodies? I see a familiar man lying on the floor. It's clearly me. On top of that, this panic voice reaching my ears is a girl, Sumi-chan to be exact. What in the world is going on? Surely it couldn't be the case, I thought, but looking down to see that my body is that of a girl's. There's no way this could have possibly have happened, right? Calm down, Mitsuyoshi, relax, and take deep breaths. Close my eyes and breathe. I once again look down at my own body, but my body is that of a girl, Sumi-chan's. And then there's the other me collapsed on the floor. There's no doubt about it. It appears that my mind has been transferred to Sumi-chan's
どう
body.
すりゃいいんだ
I can't really believe it. There's no other way to explain it. For now, I guess I'll try waking up the collapsed me. Wake him up by slapping his face, or wake him up by shaking him? I don't know. What would be better? I mean, it's us, so I don't really want to hit me. I think slapping his face would be funnier, though.
Oi! Oi!
Try slapping his face, however, there's no response at all. He's not dead, right?
たら
What do you mean he's not dead? That's us. We're not dead. He's breathing. Seems like he's just unconscious. That makes sense, I suppose. My mind's inside Sumi-chan's body, but wait. If that's the case, then where does Sumi-chan go?
ああ、かすみ。来てたのか。
Crap. He has such bad timing.
ずいぶん早いな。ミブさん待ちか。
その
I'm taken aback by his unexpectedly friendly
ミブさ
smile.
ん、今日は忙しいから遅れるぞ。まあ、せっかく来てんだし、のんびりしていけよ。ほら、そこ座れよ。紅茶入れてやるからさ。
そうだね
Come on, Mitsuyoshi. We need to roast him. We should just start talking shit.
だろ散々こき使われたせいでってのがちょっと尺だけどさ。まあ、お前も喜んで飲んでくれるし、案外悪くもねえかななんて。こんな話あいつらにすんなよ。
Who is this person? I never knew that he's so friendly when it's just him and his sister. Well, you're constantly making fun of him and putting him down. I mean, what did you expect to happen? I don't know. Totally thinks I'm Sumi-chan, doesn't he? Considering that I'm in her body, there's no way he'd question in the first place.
なんでずっと黙ってるんだよ。
あーいや
この匂いって香水か？
Oh gosh,
で
are
も
we
かす
gonna
みこんな匂いの香水つけてたっけ？
are we gonna swap again? Is that what's gonna happen here?
あの
Crap, what do I do now?
こがおいどうしたんだ？
He finally notices the me that's on the
何
floor.
があったんだかすみ？
なんていうか
まさかこがに何かされたのか？
Wow.
だから
香水って
Oblivious to the danger, he carelessly reaches into the package.
何をそんなに慌て
Oh no. Oh no. I'm seriously at a loss. How do I get out of this situation? He'd be seething if he knew I was inside his sister's body.
どうしたんだよかすみ？困ったことがあれば何でも相談してくれって。この前のことで俺を頼りなく思ってるかもしれないけど。
Ooh, we get secret backstory that he doesn't realize he's giving out?
それでも俺にできることだったら何でもしてやりたいからさ。
Burst into laughter, hold it back, and tease him? These are both bad. I want to tease him.
なんだよ。
These past couple minutes, I feel like I've been talking to a stranger. I'm trying my best to contain my laughter.
ごめんちょっと思い出し笑いいやなんでもそれでどうして古賀くんじゃないみーくんが倒れてるかだよね。
His attitude is so entertaining that I can't help but try to keep pretending to be Sumi-chan for a little while longer.
話せば長くなるんだけどそれより静かじゃないしーちゃん風紀委員やめちゃったけどちゃんと毎日特差分室で良い子にしてるかな？
We're doing exactly what I wanted us to do.
いきなりなんだよ。真面目に通ってるよ。
特差ではしーちゃんが一番下っ端なんだからね。きちんとみんなの言うこと聞いてる？
Wow, we are a terrible person, aren't we? And I absolutely love it.
聞いてるっての。だからお茶だってちゃんと入れてやってるだろ。
そっかしーちゃんはほんといい子だよね。
We're not being suspicious
Boy.
at all.
誰なんだ
Damn, he figured it out already. That's wins for you.
もしかし
With a dubious look on his face, he looks back and forth between his sister and then me on the floor.
古賀かお前古賀だろ
なかなか察しがいいな。
てめえクソ古賀霞に何しやがった
I didn't do anything, okay? It was just the
乱
bottle.
暴はよせっての。中身は俺でも体はスミちゃんだぞ。
ざけんじゃねえこら霞をどうしたひげこのクソ野郎
落ち着けって。
His face red with fury, he grabs me by the collar and shakes me back and forth. Starting to feel bad about all this. I didn't expect him to get this worked
説明
up.
する。ちゃんと説明するから。
おおさっさとしやがれ
だから
I tell him about the perfume and what happened with Sumi-chan.
はあなんだそりゃ全く意味がわかんねえよ
Well, it's a mist. It's not supposed to make
わ
sense.
からねえのは俺だって同じだよ。とにかくそう怒るな。俺だって巻き込まれたんだから。
It's true.
巻き込まれただおおこらてめえが考えもなしに小包を開けたからこうなったんだろうがよ
悪かったよ。
You know, I didn't expect that.
香水が原因かどうかだってまだはっきりとしないんだし。
それで霞はどうなったんだよ
俺だってわからないから困ってんだよ。
His anger finally subsides, probably because he's realized that yelling at me isn't going to get us anywhere. Exactly. I didn't want this to happen.
とにかく俺の意識がスミちゃんの体に入ったということは逆の現象が起きている可能性も高いわけで。
霞の意識はお前の体に入ってるってのか
I mean, I would assume so, but I don't
け
know.
どいくらゆすっても起きないんだ。
It's possible we're just taking over her body temporarily. I don't know. I give the other me another shake. I suspected there's no response.
中身もてめえだったらぶん殴ってでも起こしてやるのによ
スミちゃんかもしれないから暴力は勘弁しろ。
でどうしてこっちの体は意識を失ったままなんだ
さあなあ、仮にあの香水がミストだったとしてその効果が人間の体が入れ替わるようなものだったとしたら、
ああ
最初に触れたのは俺なんだから、仮に代償があったとしても気を失うのは俺の方のはずなんだよな。
そうとは限らねえだろ霞の取った行動に何かミストの魔力が発動する原因があったのかもしれねえし
いや、それにしてもだ。マギエのスミちゃんがミストに魔力を吸われたぐらいで気絶するか？
That is true.
うーん
She does have more than him.
とりあえずここであれこれ言ってもしゃあねえか
ああ、リトなら何かわかるかも。とりあえず図書館に行ってみよう。
Saying that I go to pick up the me on the floor. We can't just leave it here after all.
よいしょ。
バカかて
We're
め
trying
え
to pick up
霞の
ourselves.
腕力でお前の体が持ち上がるわけねえだろ
そうか。
霞の体を粗雑に扱ってんじゃね
悪い悪い、忘れてた。
I know that my body's heavy, but I wasn't expecting girls to be this weak. Wow. Based, by the way.
しょうがないな。和田くも俺の体を運んでくれ。
ちま中身は霞かもしれねえからな
I mean, we could just leave our body
重
here.
い
He lifts the unconscious me into
香
his
水はどう
arms.
するんだよ
もちろん持ってくさ。また中身が出なけりゃいいけど。
おいおい気をつけろよ
あ、
I have a feeling they're gonna switch. I close the lid of the tiny package to ensure that I won't touch the bottle again, and I cautiously take the entire box with me. What a mess.
リト、すまん。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。
Gotta ask her a quick question. Anyways, guys, I think we end it here. I think this is a good introduction to the next game. We've had, you know, a decent amount happen. And we got kind of a look into what this game's gonna kind of be about. I think we're definitely gonna have to get a little bit further. Maybe the next episode we'll start getting an idea of maybe some more stuff happening. I'd like it if they changed up the formula from like just going around like kind of solving cases about Mist, or at least make them more interesting than they were before. They seem like they were pretty simple and probably could have been solved rather simply. Just people were just passing out in random places and we had to go find them and figure out why that is. Really hoping we get some ideas about who this person is that just sent us this package. Get an idea of Mutsuki. I think that would be nice to see kind of what happened to the school. We kind of got a taste of that there at the start. So I have a feeling we're going to get introduced to that. Maybe not right away, but hopefully at some point. I think there's a lot to look forward to going into the second game. I really want to see where they go with it. They've kind of introduced some big things about the school and kind of the purpose of like the realm of the night and things like that. So I think we'll get an answer to that relatively soon. But we'll stop here and continue on next episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.